Hey you guys, so I am back with some really flat, greasy hair. So you know what that means. I am going to do another dry shampoo review. So the first two I did were the Moroccan oil and the Amika dry shampoo. Both very expensive. They had about the same price point, but both really great. Just a little recap, I'm doing a scoring where the max score is 25, and the Amika beat the Moroccan oil by I think just 1 point. So this one we're changing it up a little bit because I picked a drugstore brand. I'm assuming it's a drugstore brand. It's just a more affordable brand, I guess, because I found it at Walmart. And this seems like, I think, a fairly new line that Walmart is carrying, and I don't know if anybody else has it. I've never seen it before, so we're going to give it a go. To be honest, the reason I got this was packaging. It looked definitely like high-end packaging, and I was kind of impressed with it and the way it looked. I did the little spray sniff in the store. I did the little sniff test in the store with the spray, and it smelled really good in the store when I sprayed it. And this is what it looks like. It is the SGX NYC Salon Graphics. So that's it. It has really pretty clouds on it, and it's just called the Dry Touch Volumizing Shampoo. They only had one type of shampoo. They have other hair products, but they only had just the one dry shampoo and the one scent. It says it absorbs oil, adds body, refreshes instantly, and it's the fresh jasmine and fig leaf. This is awesome. This is 6.5 ounces. So even the full size of both the Moroccan oil and the Amika were not this big. And you know how much this was? $7. $7. So clearly, if this scores well, I know it's going to score well in the price category, which the other two scored low on. So if this does good in all the other categories, then this will be a good option to get. So I'm just going to read a little bit about it. Since I got the full-size can, it actually has all the wording on it. The other two were the trial sizes, so there was not much writing on there. So this says, sky high, it brushes invisible, which is good. That means the white cast should come out. Sea botanicals and bamboo. An instant refresher to wake up flat second-day hair. Formulated with sea botanicals and bamboo, this salon-tested formula was designed to absorb oil from the roots and cleanse hair, leaving it full of volume and texture for effortless beauty. This is what kind of drew me, and I didn't pay attention to other dry shampoos. I never really have. But this says it's free of parabens, petroleum, sulfates, mineral oil, gluten, vegan-friendly, and product not tested on animals. And it's got bamboo, red algae extract, and white ginger extract. So I thought that was really cool. I don't know many claims from other dry shampoos as far as good for the environment and nature, animal friendly, that kind of stuff. But that's kind of cool. And the fact that it's paraben and sulfate free as a dry shampoo, I thought that was good as well. So I already know it smells good. The main thing, though, is to see if the smell lasts in my hair. So we'll look into that. Okay, so I pulled it up on Walmart's website just to look and see. And yes, it's $6.98, and it's the 6.5 ounce. The shocker to me is this is almost 5 stars. It has a lot of reviews. Well, a lot, I guess, considering it's probably newer and it's on Walmart. So it's got 104 reviews, and it's got almost 5 full stars. 82 of those reviews are 5 stars. There's only 2 1-star. So that sounds like it's a pretty good product. So already there, I'm really looking forward to this. We may have a winner. Okay, so right now, smell is a 5 because just smelling it is really good. We'll see if it stays a 5, if it lasts throughout the day, and I will give you my final update tonight. The white cast and texture, we're about to find that out. The price, y'all, I'm going to say a 5 because this is a 6.5 ounce can and it's $7. I think that's either real comparable to the Batiste brand or even beats it for the volume per dollar amount. So that's really good. So I'm going to give that a 5 already. So we're going to figure out the white cast, the texture, and we'll check on the oil reduction as far as overall, and then I'll let you know tonight. I'm going to separate and spray. Oh. Okay. So one thing I did notice already is it's got a really forceful sprayer, like, and it almost kind of angles up, so that's kind of cool. Most of them just go straight out. This one kind of like angles up, but you can kind of see, I don't know if it'll show, but the nozzle kind of goes up a little bit. Pip. Okay, guys, I look crazy, I know, because this just left my hair looking kind of crazy. But I want to show you, like, I have sprayed, I mean, there's just barely a touch of white cast, but I have sprayed the crap out of my hair, and there's, like, hardly anything that shows up. Look at there. I mean, there's, like, almost nothing there for as much as I've sprayed, and I've done a ton of spraying. So, that's awesome. So as you can see, there's just barely a little bit of tint of gray there, which is pretty good. It's really cooling, like it feels cold on my scalp, so I don't know, but it's not wet feeling, so I didn't think it was moisture or anything causing that. Anyway, I wish I still had some of the Amico dry shampoo because it's, if my memory serves me correctly, it kind of smells like that. Now that I've got it all sprayed. I don't know, kind of. In my brain it does. It's got a very familiar scent. Let me just put it that way. It smells like something else I have had before. We're going to let this sit, and I will go blow dry and brush it out like I normally do, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like once I've got it styled. Okay, I'm back. So it wasn't quite what I expected. The smell is still great. It stayed in my hair. Maybe not quite as strong as the Amica, but definitely stronger than the Moroccan oil. I don't know if I'm 100% sold on this yet. I feel like it almost was kind of heavy and weighed my hair down a little bit. Like it just feels, the texture's not bad. It's not like super gritty or anything, but it just feels real dense up here. Like it's heavy. But see, it does this when you sit there and mess with it. The only thing is, it says it's a volumizing dry shampoo. I don't feel like it's that. I don't feel like my hair is volumized because, like I said, if anything, I feel like it's kind of weighed down. So it does this when I mess with it, but it fell right flat every time I got done messing with it. And I had to brush it out. I mean, the white cast came out, or whatever white cast that I had came out pretty well. That was fine. And so, I don't know, it may be one of those things that it works, and as it goes throughout the day, it'll start looking better and kind of lighten up a little bit. I don't know. But right now, I'm not 100%. I'm okay with it as far as it did take out some oils, but then it does still kind of look not necessarily oily, but since it is heavy, it just doesn't look the greatest at the roots, I guess. So we'll see. The smell's great. The price is great. The amount that you get is great. The lack of white cast is really great. So main thing is the texture and the oil reduction. So we'll see how it looks by the end of the day. And if I kind of change my mind, I'll let you know. See, right now, after I just messed with it again, it looks okay. It looks better than it did when I was first working with it. So I don't know. We shall see. Anyways, I really hope I do like it because this is a giant can for a little bit of money. And I'm all about that budgeting life for sure. So I will let you know in just a little bit how it wore throughout the day. Stay tuned. Hey guys, okay, this is my final nighttime check-in. My face is pretty much all makeup free because I have blown my nose about 25,000 times and my allergies are kicking my butt. But I wanted to do my final update on this, on the SGX NYC dry shampoo. So my total score, let's just go over that first. So the score is 4 for the smell because it did not last quite as well as the Amico one, whatever. And it smelled really, really good. I can still smell it to an extent, but it wasn't as strong. And the white cast, I gave it a 5 because there wasn't much white cast to begin with, and then what there was, I was able to get out pretty easily. And then texture, I gave it a 3. It pretty much stayed heavy feeling all day, and it feels like I've done about 3 days worth of dry shampoo when I've only done one. So that was kind of a bummer right there. Oil reduction also got a 3. That's a pretty low score because I feel like since it looks so heavy, it still looks oily and it's just like flat to my head. It did not give it the volume that it said it would. So yes, it did remove some of the oil and it's better than my typical 3-day hair if I didn't do anything. But like normally I would do dry shampoo tomorrow and just make it last another day. So we'll have to see if I can make it work for another day because it's just real heavy. So I don't know what I can do. For the price, for sure, I gave it a 5 because I told y'all it's super cheap. It was $7 and for a ton of product. So that's the good thing. Now, I'm very surprised that it did get a almost 5-star review. I feel like that's not completely accurate from my standing. I would probably give it a 3.5-star review. But I mean, my score still is 4, 5, 3, 3, 5. And the white cast scoring helped and the price scoring helped. So it's a 20. It tied with the Amica. But to be honest though, where the numbers play out, I don't think it's, like I said, I'm going to give it another try. But where the numbers play out, it's where do you want to spend a little bit more money and get a better product with an Amica, or save some money, get some of the oils out, but not be 100% thrilled with it. Now, I can say even the Batiste does better than this, and that's pretty inexpensive. I'm going to try a couple of more. I've got a different style of dry shampoo coming up next, so we'll see how that does. But if you do need a cheaper dry shampoo from the drugstore, this does work. It's just definitely not my favorite. I've done so many. I know what I'm looking for, and this just wasn't the best. So it's good. It's not great. There's my review. I'm going to try to not cough to death all night. So it didn't end the way I thought it would with the way it started, but that's okay. That's why we do these reviews, so we can find out how this kind of stuff goes. If you like this review, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And you can also hit that notification bell if you want, so you can see other videos like this. I am doing these monthly. I may even bump it up to 2 times a month and do 2 of these a month. We'll see. So anyways, I hope you guys have a good night, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.